Well, Mark, this is an active investigation. We know that 4 people have been shot. Now, this is a very close game. Fans are saying that there's really no time to straddle the fence with this one. I'm here with Brian. He says that he's cheering for Alabama today. I've been living in Auburn for a couple of years, so I think I'm on their side, but it's a good game. Well, John, the search is still ongoing. The last that police know that she was seen was inside of this convenience store. I believe kidnapped 19-year-old Anaya Blanchard made his first appearance in court today. However, we were denied access. Mess, and I'm going to spin you around so you can see exactly what we're working with. Trees have been knocked down. There is a ton of debris. I'm actually standing on top of a school bus right now that's been retrofitted specifically for things like this. Now you'll see they actually have a drum set up here. If you take a look at where I am right now, you can see that trees have been uprooted, power lines are down, and in this mobile home right here behind me, a limb actually pierced through the roof.
Lightning struck around the front corner of the house, and the power surged.
Deborah says that only a few minutes passed between when she first saw the smoke, gathered all of her things, and got out of the house. Now, she said by the time she made it outside, the house was completely engulfed in flames. When crews got here, they worked for about an hour trying to put out the blaze, but as you can see, it's a total loss.
We grabbed our animals and went out the door. And I was able, got my husband's ashes out too.
It only took the fire department 4 minutes to respond, but weather conditions weren't in their favor.
And the higher the wind contained like that, it increases the fire, very quickly. The tin roof holds the heat in, and a lot of the manufactured homes like this, they do tend to burn a little quicker.
Quicker than Deborah was prepared for.
You think about the winds and the tornadoes and all of that coming through, and I don't know, it went so fast.
She says she wants to continue to live in the area.
I'm just going to have to take it day by day and see what happens. It's starting over.
Deborah will be staying with friends until she gets back on her feet. Jordyn Elston, WSFA 12 News, Montgomery County.
Quiet, and then I looked out the window and couldn't see anything.
It only took a matter of minutes.
It was complete white, and I could hear the trees snapping. Then it cleared up.
Straight line winds can cause about the same amount of damage as an EF0 tornado. Take a look at this uprooted tree, completely ripped from the ground. I'm about 5'5", and this tree is nearly a foot taller than me.
The computer models say it was straight line winds.
Winds that caused thousands of dollars of damage.
All the trees that were, on houses and just, it was just multiple trees down across the road. I think there's some houses on the other side they said would probably be maybe Tuesday before they had power again.
Many people within the community are already stepping in and trying to help the area rebuild.
A lot of people still have a lot to do with their own house yesterday, and everybody's still checking on everybody, going around, make sure everybody's okay or needing anything.
EMA officials say that although there are areas that sustained substantial damage, no injuries have been reported. Jordyn Elston, WSFA 12 News, Butler County.
I was really shocked and surprised to find out that it had closed.
People in the Chisholm community are no longer in easy walking distance to a grocery store. The only source of fresh fruits and veggies, the Piggly Wiggly on Lower Wetumpka Road, has closed its doors, creating a fresh produce food desert.
We're talking about an area of the city where not every single household has access to a vehicle of their own to drive themselves to the grocery store, so it's more important for groceries to be readily accessible by foot or either by public transportation.
Piggly Wiggly was the only grocery store in the Chisholm community. Now if someone without transportation wants access to fresh produce, they'd have to walk just over 2.5 miles, about 45 minutes to the nearest grocery store. In a statement sent to us today, Tracy Larkin, the city council representative for the Chisholm community, expressed his disappointment in the store's closing. He continued to say that the store filled a critical void for citizens and that he believes government must work with private enterprises to find a solution. And members of the community agree.
And I'm hoping and praying that we can lobby or find someone or some corporation that would be available to us to have a store that has produce in it.
Health advocates say that not only is there a want for fresh produce, there's a need.
So having the availability of fresh fruits and vegetables allows you to kind of offset the issues that you would have if you develop chronic disease, and it also teaches you to manage your chronic diseases with those products.
We have reached out to officials with Piggly Wiggly, but have been unsuccessful in contacting the owner to figure out the reason why that location is closing. But residents in the Chisholm community say that multiple businesses have been closing their doors in that area over the past few years, and they are advocating for more businesses to set up shop near their neighborhood.